Audio files. Make it hit again.
Yeah, look at me now. Yo, what's up? It's Mosiah Dawn, and welcome back to another reaction, y'all. So, I stumbled across this story here, and it says, New York deadly crash, 2 confirmed dead on bus carrying student. Now, I've been looking up this story, and for some reason, I can't find a date, so I'm not sure. I don't know if this happened today. But if you know, just let me know in the comments. If it says a fatal car accident in New York claims 2 lives. So it says here, a man who was believed to have been speeding before a serious accident is dead. See, along with one of his 2 passengers, according to police. New York authorities are still investigating the fatal car accident that killed the 32-year-old driver and tore his vehicle in half. 2 criminal charges will be no criminal charges will be forthcoming as a result, but legal recourse may be available to the family and the deceased passenger as well as the surviving individual. According to the limited information in the report, around 3:30 a.m., no date, the 32-year-old driver was driving his sports car at what is believed to be an extremely high rate of speed in the Bronx when the accident occurred. It appears the man lost control of his car while changing lanes, leading his vehicle to crash headlong into a support pillar. The force of the impact was so great, the car was literally ripped in half in total. My goodness. The driver and a 22-year-old passenger who was in the back seat were both pronounced dead at the scene. The front passenger, a 25-year-old woman, was rushed to a local hospital. They were all young. Her condition is listed as critical. Police have noted that speed limit on a road where the accident took place was only 30 miles per hour. Y'all, come on, man. Come on. The New York police investigation into this fatal car accident is likely ongoing in search of the details concerning the crash. If it is determined the driver was operating his vehicle recklessly in a way that materially contributed to the crash. Of course, as it certainly appears, the family of the deceased passengers as well as the surviving passengers are entitled to a state law to file a wrongful death or a personal injury lawsuit as applicable against the driver's estate. These suits are handled in civil court and do not require criminal charges to be filed in order to proceed. Oh man, listen, y'all. I'm pretty sure y'all heard this before. I'm pretty sure I've said this before, but you have to be careful on this road, man. Like when you driving, you gotta be careful, y'all. It's serious out here. Like you could really, oh my god. This man had a sports car, so he felt like he could just speed he must have been doing 80, 90 miles per hour. I mean, because if you got a sports car, you're gonna want to drive it fast. I mean, I understand, but you gotta understand that these streets have speed limits for a reason. You know what I'm saying? You could be going around a curve. You know, you got the blind side up the hills and stuff. So you gotta follow these rules, y'all, or you're just gonna end up like this. A whole bus was on the side of the road. You're about to see it right now, man. I'm about to just look at this this news clip. It's 8 minutes long, so y'all might as well just grab your snacks because it's about to get real.
Today was a day of terror for 44 passengers on a private coach line. A group of high school students, members of the Farmingdale marching band, en route to a camp in Pennsylvania. No one could have foreseen what these 40 students and 4 adults would have experienced.
40 students?
But certainly there are families grieving today. Oh my gosh. They say grief is the price you pay for love.
Drop my damn phone.
We have families, we have a school district, a county, and indeed an entire state that is grieving at this time.
Look at that shit.
At approximately 1:12 p.m. this afternoon, New York State Police, patrolling I-84 as is customary, responded to a call. And they got to the site of the...
This had to have been today.
A bus that literally tumbled down a 50-foot ravine within minutes. It's extraordinary. And to our state police, once again, I'm in awe of what you do. But imagine the fear, the screams in the aftermath when these high school students, many of them freshmen, were surrounded by this chaos. But they endured, they were strong, and within 45 minutes, because of the efforts of an incredible amount of teamwork, these young people and the adults were brought to safety.
But this is saying one dead.
Within a short time of the accident.
I hope I ain't read the wrong story.
It is likely that a faulty front tire contributed to the accident.
I done read the wrong story, y'all.
Still under investigation. That's a preliminary determination. When I talk about those who respond, I do want to acknowledge some incredible people who put on their uniforms every day, who are there in our time of need, and my God, this was a time of need. To Colonel Richard Mazzone, the Assistant Deputy Superintendent of this troop, I thank him for his quick response, the men and women who are participating. Also, the Orange County Sheriff, Paul Arteta. I want to thank the sheriff because he and his deputies were there also, responding so quickly. The City of Middletown Police, I thank them. And the countless fire and rescue departments that showed up, literally running into danger, uncertain as to whether or not that bus could explode or whether they'd be safe. But they never question. They just respond. And we owe them our gratitude every single day. Also, the other individuals who jumped into gear right around the corner. SUNY Orange County Community College, a place where the families of these young people could travel from Nassau County and to be greeted with a community of warmth and caring. I'm grateful to them. I'm also grateful for our Commissioner of Education who's here, Betty Rosas, who's here to ensure that these young people are cared for, as she does for all the children of the state.
I think this happened today.
I'm also grateful for our county executive, Steve Newhouse, who I spoke to not long ago, his quick response, his entire team, and a county executive who represents the families that are grieving. Because thus far the count is two fatalities, 2 adults, but there are 5 or 6 students that are in critical condition at any one of 6 hospitals in the vicinity. More will be reported. At this time, I'd like Colonel Mazzone to describe in more detail what we know at this time. We'll give all the information to the public.
It did happen today.
As soon as we know it. But at this point, and I thank our county executive for being here and traveling. But there's a lot of families that need some love tonight. And we extend that from 20 million New Yorkers who all know how much we cherish our children, our adults, our band leaders, and life will be a little bit emptier without them. So let's keep them in our prayers this evening and as they recover from this horrific, traumatic experience. Thank you. With that, I introduce Colonel Richard Mazzone.
Thank you, Governor. Good evening. I'm Lieutenant Colonel Richard Mazzone, Assistant Deputy Superintendent of our uniformed force. At approximately 1:12 p.m. today, members of the New York State Police, Troop F, responded to the scene of a rollover commercial bus accident on Interstate 84 westbound in the town of Wayanda. The commercial bus was carrying adults and student band members from Farmingdale High School in Farmingdale, New York. There were 44 passengers on the bus, 40 students, and 4 adults. At this time, we have 2 confirmed fatalities, both adults, and several serious injuries, including 5 critical.
Is that upstate?
The deceased have been identified as Gina Pelletieri, 43 years old, from Massapequa, New York, and Beatrice Ferrari, 77 years old, from Farmingdale, New York. Victims have been taken to 6 area hospitals. A reunification center has been established at Orange County Community College in the Diana Physical Education Building located at 9 East Conklin Avenue in Middletown, New York. Our collision reconstruction unit and commercial vehicle enforcement unit are on scene.
Oh, it's Long Island.
At this time, preliminary information.
It's Long Island,
a
Nassau County.
failure
Okay.
of a front tire may have been a contributing factor to this accident. Interstate 84 is currently closed and is expected to remain closed for several hours while we continue our investigation. We ask that motorists avoid the area and seek alternative routes. As this is an active investigation, those are all the details we will be releasing at this time. I would ask anyone with any information to contact the state police at 845-344-5300. Any updates will be posted to the New York State Police newsroom. Our thoughts and prayers are with the victims and their families, and I thank you at this time. I'm going to turn this over to Bruce Blakeman, the Nassau County Executive.
Thank you very much. What started out as an incredibly beautiful day in New York State, our students left Farmingdale High School on their way for a band trip. They were members of the band at Farmingdale High School. Their friends, their companions, together, they had a weekend planned of fun and enjoying their musicianship. And unfortunately, the day ended in tragedy for so many. On behalf of the 1.5 million residents of Nassau County, our hearts go out to all of the families of Farmingdale High School, and our condolences to all those who passed today. I dispatched our Chief Deputy County Executive to Port Jervis, where we've set up a command team there, as well as we have a command team over at Westchester County Hospital, where those who are in severe critical condition are being treated right now.
Oh man, this is tough, y'all. So apparently I read the wrong story. So that's my bad. 2 dead, more than 40 injured. Oh my god. I'm sorry, y'all. Hey man, players fuck up too. 2 dead, more than 40 injured in rollover crash of bus carrying students in New York. The crash occurred on Interstate 84 in Wawayanda. State police said preliminary findings indicate a faulty front tire may have contributed, officials said. Okay, so let's go ahead and read this. 2 adults are dead and more than 40 other people are injured after a bus carrying students headed to a band camp rollover in New York State Thursday afternoon, officials said. 5 students were in critical condition after the bus, which was transporting 40 students and 4 adults from Long Island Farmingdale School District, fell down a 50-foot ravine, state officials said at a news conference Thursday evening. New York Governor Kathy Hochul, or I'm pronouncing that wrong, I know I am, it's probably in the video. Kathy Hochul said families are grieving. We have families, we have a school district, a county, and indeed an entire state that is grieving at this time, she said. The deadly accident happened about 1:15 p.m. on Interstate 84 in Wawayanda, about 75 miles northwest of New York City. Gina Pelletri, I can't pronounce that. I'm sorry, y'all. My pronunciation with these names is grotesque. Gina Pellet, all right, 40. She's 43 of Massa. Yo, and Beatrice Ferrari at 77 of Farmingdale died in the crash, which Hochul said may have happened because of faulty front tire. She stressed that the findings were preliminary. The National Transportation Safety Board, in coordination in the New York State Police, will investigate. I'm sorry, y'all, but I know my reading is terrible. But if y'all see these names, okay, I'm not gonna even. This is a long article, so I don't think I'm gonna continue any further because this video is already long. I don't even know how long I've been recording for, but I done read the wrong damn story in the beginning. I'm sorry about that, y'all. But yeah, this is sad. I'm glad. Well, I'm not glad that how can I say this? My condolences go out to the two who died, you know. But thank God that most of the people survived, you know. All the students survived, so I'm glad that they survived. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, the two adults that died, and my condolences go out to their families. And the ones that are in the hospital, I don't think all of them got hurt. I think they said several were injured or in like critical condition or something like that. So I mean, I hope they pulled through. But as far as this, the front tire, they said it was a faulty front tire. This is why it's important to always check your vehicle. You know, when I was in the military, we always had something called PMCS, where all the military people that know, we always do we check our vehicles, we check the oil, we check the tires, we make sure everything that's intact, you know, seat belts. You know how checking your vehicle, make sure that it's good for the road. You check your lights, you know. And I think everyone should do that with their vehicles, you know, before especially if you're going on a long trip. You might want to, you know, make sure that you have enough air tire pressure, and make sure all your lights are working, and you know, make sure you check your oil and your gas and all that stuff, you know. Yeah, so just, you know, man, this is so unfortunate. This happened today, earlier today, man. Damn, this is so unfortunate, man. But my condolences go out to that family. Stay safe out there. Life is too short, y'all. Y'all gotta make sure that whoever you have in your life right now, just make sure that you tell them that you love them and spend some time with your family, and because you never know, man. Tomorrow's not promised. So yeah, my condolences go out to the two people out there, man, and just stay safe out there. If you have any comments down below, put your comments down below and tell me what you feel about this situation. Go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, and share. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. I gotta stop doing sad stories. I've been doing a lot of sad stories lately. You know what I'm saying? I need to do more lighthearted videos. You know what I'm saying? Like, but stuff like this is important, and I want to be the one to, you know, put these stuff out there, and all my subscribers that's out there, I want y'all to be aware of what's going on. So, but I need to start doing more lighthearted videos for real. I need to do more try not to laugh challenges and funny videos and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I dabble in both here and there, you know what I'm saying? But this right here was what happened today. This was breaking news. So I was like, you know what, let me go ahead and do this. I wasn't even going to do a video today. I was tired. I was up early this morning. But I was like, you know what? I got to get back on my grind. So, but yeah, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, and share. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. See you in the next video. Peace.